Well, I've been planning to do this video for months and I keep forgetting it. But here we go. Hello everyone, it's your boy Nick the Angry Birds here. And I'm late, but Happy New Year to you all. Yeah, I know that I did that in my community post, but I'll just say here again. Happy New Year everyone. In this video, it will be a history of how this 2010 Angry Birds logo came to life. You might think that it is simple, but actually it's a complex process. So, let's take a deep dive on the development of this 2010 Angry Birds logo. Enjoy this video. The person who designed this logo is actually John Rochelle, the graphic designer working on the comic book industry. Working on the comic books. He created a lot of logos over the past 20 years, mostly for the DC, like Spider-Man, X-Men, the Avengers, etc. He showed his story of how he created the logo on May 7, 2015, about the Angry Birds classic thing. Here's how the story goes. So Rovio wanted to make a second installment of Angry Birds, but they needed a new logo, because the logo that was made for the Angry Birds Classic was pretty simple for Rovio, because the font used for this logo is Feast of Flesh. That's actually a free font. So Rovio wanted to make another logo which is very unique and also better. In 2010, John Rochelle got an email from the president of Rovio Company. He contacted John through his company Comic Craft, saying the same thing I said already, that they want to release the second version of their Angry Birds app. And he asked him to design the logo for the second Angry Birds game they're gonna release. By the way, let me just say one thing. John Rochelle never played the Angry Birds game. In fact, he didn't have a smartphone to play that game. And so begins the process of the logo development. At first, he always started with the pencil sketches. He started sketching logos which are based on the blocks from the game. Well, he took some screenshots before making that logo. It is pretty clever, honestly. But not only he did those logos, he had a lot of options, so he made a ton of Angry Birds logos. By the way, you can see the high score 5000 things right here. Those are not the main focus here. The only focus is the logo. He then sketched some comic book like logos having some rough ends, bursts, and drop shadows, with birds over there. But here's the thing. Comic book creators and also some book publishers want mostly a serious like logo, or maybe like a movie poster thing, not like comic-y type thing. But Rovio on the other hand loved the comic-y type of thing, so they asked him to keep going on that direction. Now's the time that he go to the computer, choose some of his fonts and recreate sketches in Illustrator. And I'm referring to the Adobe Illustrator. He used two fonts, which are Monster Mash and Battle Damage, but they looked too awkward to him, so he went to drawing part with his pen and paper, of course, drew some rougher logos, and these are the results. He then scanned and auto-traced them, obviously with some outlines added and also some drop shadows. Now I want to say something here. You can see from the sketch from this to this so far, the number 2 is seen here. This might be because, as Rovio said, they want to release the second version of the Angry Birds app. But since Rovio did not say what exactly the name of that game would be, John Rochelle added 2, until it was revealed what was the second game. It was not for this Angry Birds 2, I repeat, not for this. This game was planned way later. Anyways, back to the story. John Rochelle mocked up these logos onto the images so Rovio would see how the logos looked in context. Well, unfortunately, this really did not work. Rovio said to him that we like the direction, but we don't want too big of a change from the current logo. Rovio decided to drop the number 2 from the title and just market it as an upgrade to the current one. John Russell looked onto the original logo again. He thought that the first letter should be a bit larger compared to what we see in the mocked up image here. That was his idea. Plus, another thing that he realized that he wanted to make it a bit much more fitter and much more Angry Birds like compared to the one seen in the mocked up image again. This one doesn't really fit for it. It looks pretty creepy, I would say. So now he got out a Sharpie marker and a stack of printer papers. He focused on developing each letter until he found the one that he liked, then assembling it into a logo. He drew quickly without thinking too hard. Too much brush type lettering and also some disturbance made it pretty frustrating to him. After choosing his favorites, he scanned the pages, auto-traced them in Illustrator, and arranged the letters into a logo. He made it in such a way that it looks readable and fitting. Rovio saw it, but they said to him to remove some white gaps present here, smooth the curves, and make the ends clean and sharp. And listening it, he did it. Can you see the slight difference here? I know you can see about the white gaps here, plus some sharp edges over there. That's the thing Rovio wanted. Still, it is not over yet. Rovio said to him for a white fill with a black outline. He did that, and voila! That's how 2010 and also my favorite Angry Birds classic logo was born. Rovio was impressed on it and started using this logo everywhere. But John Russell did added some gradients of colors and shadows, giving it a 3D look. And he mocked it up and it looks like this. Pretty fitting, honestly. Now this Angry Birds logo is used in the second Angry Birds game released, being Angry Birds Halloween and then Angry Birds Seasons. But they added some different colors for every episode of Angry Birds logo just to fit the holiday theme. This logo became used on other Angry Birds games, Angry Birds Classic itself, the remake of that, theme parks, merchandise, even the 2023 Mighty Mojo plushies, and my thumbnails. Why not? But in 2016, the logo had another design. It looks okay, but very blank and not detailed, to be honest. It is used in the present, and we'll keep using this logo till we got another one. Maybe. I have no clue about the future, whether we will get another new Angry Birds logo or not. And that is the whole history of the development of this 2010 Angry Birds Classic logo. Or just Angry Birds logo. Yeah, that's the video I wanted to upload for a long time and I always keep forgetting that. So now, here's the video for you all. If you enjoyed this video, please consider like, subscribe, press the bell for more videos. Comment down below what is your favorite logo. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you had a fantastic day, and adios.